Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. In today's video, we are finally doing the nursery tour. So it's taken a little while, but I think we're finally there. There are still a few bits in here that aren't quite finished and things will change, but I'll explain that and go through that all as I show you. So let's get started. You fly when your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible, possible. So this is what it looks like when we enter the nursery. So exciting. I can't believe how it is now looking and how it's come together. It's I just love it. So I'm just going to start off as you walk in the door, and I'm just going to work my way around, and then I can go through where everything's from. So come in the door here, we've got this basket here that I got from B&M. This is probably just going to be used as a laundry basket, or it can be used for toy storage. I don't know yet. Like I said, things might change in here when we actually start to use it. Sort of practicality wise, things might change, but for now, this is how it is. So this area here, I think this is like one of my favourite areas. I just love the way it looks. So we've got her little changing table here. This is just a Hemney set from IKEA, and I bought the changing top from Mabel and Fox. It is really lovely, like got these cute little pink polka dots. I've hung a couple of sort of favourite outfits up there. The prints, the frames are from Dunelm, and the prints are from someone on Etsy. We've kind of gone for like a pink floral feather type theme with little sort of other bits thrown in. When initially planning the nursery, I didn't picture it to have too much pink in it, but it's kind of as it's gone along and when we've added sort of stuff to it, it really felt like we needed some colour to it because it was just looking too plain and grey, and we wanted to have a little bit of colour. So it probably has got a bit more pink in it than I first imagined, but I'm really happy with it. So in these drawers at the top, I've got muslins, bows, hats. These are kind of like random accessories, so these are probably more like frilly knickers. Bibs in here. Then I've got tights and socks, and this is just kind of miscellaneous bits. A few dummies, dummy clips, things like that. And I think I've also got mittens in here somewhere as well. I think they might be in with the socks and the tights. So that's the top drawer. I know a lot of people put nappies and wipes and changing things in the top drawer, but I've actually got a nappy caddy with that stuff in, so I'll show you that in a minute. Then this is newborn vests and sleep suits, up to 1 month vests and sleep suits. Doesn't look like there's many newborn, but I have packed her hospital bag, so she's got kind of 3 vests and 3 sleep suits from there anyway, so I'm pretty sure she has enough clothes, and if we need to, we can just buy some more. It's just obviously you don't know what size she's going to be. And these are up to 1 month, so really I'm pretty sure no matter what they will fit her anyway, so that's fine. And then in the bottom drawer, I've got, these are little outfits actually. These are from H&M, long vests and trousers, so they're little sets. I think they're for like 1 to 2 months. And then we've got up to 3 month vests and sleep suits. In here, I've also popped a couple of her bath things. So she's got her bath towel. We've got 2 of those. And this is just some Johnson's baby wash. And this is an up to, I think this is 3 to 6 months. We've got a couple of 3 to 6 month items of clothing that won't fit her yet. Then we've got her nappy caddy. Like I said, this is full of everything that we need for changing. Wipes, cotton pads, muslins, nappies, nappy bags, all that sort of stuff. And this will, oops, I've got one for upstairs and one for downstairs. So this is our upstairs one. that will live in here for now, but I'm pretty sure that will move with us into the bedroom, and it'll probably live in our bedroom for a while because we'll be changing her in there at night, and we'll have a changing mat in there. I don't know how often we'll come in here to change her when she's like newborn, but this is fine because I can just carry it to and from. And then I was just sitting that nappy caddy on this bin. We've got the Tommy Tippy twist bin. You do have to buy the specific infills for them, but it's supposed to be really good at keeping the odour locked in. So that's why we went for that. So that nappy caddy just sits on there. And then obviously when we change her up here, we can move the nappy caddy up here, just move this along and use that, so that's fine. Moving around to here. This is our, sorry, the light, it's really hard to film with the light because it's blowing through the window, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's not a sunny day today, so. Yeah, this is our chair. This is like the feeding chair. We got this from Amazon actually. I don't know if they still sell it, but it's a recliner chair, so you can push the back and then the footrest comes up, so it's a really good deal. And then up here we've just got our scan picture from our 12-week scan. We've got this is kind of like a little special shelf really, because this is then the elephant we got at our 4D scan with her heartbeat in, and then this is the little plaque that we will be filling in once she's here, and then that will go back up there. We've also got, sorry I'm so out of breath, we've also got our baby monitor set up. I just wanted to kind of figure out where it was going to go and work out what we were going to do with the leads. But I've then got this hanging plant behind here to kind of disguise the lead a little bit. So hopefully that doesn't look too bad and it works quite well. And I think it works well with the space like that. So really happy with that. Pan around to here. I've just got a little side table here. This I think was from the range, but we got this a while ago. This used to be in our living room, but it's now up here. And then I've got this really cute little clock. This was, this is actually mine. I got this for my christening. I don't know if it works, but it ties in really nicely here, and I thought it'd be cute for her to have. We've then got the curtains. Now this is kind of where the colour of sort of more pink came in. We were originally just going to have grey curtains. We were originally just going to have grey curtains, but when we kind of put them up, it just looked so like plain and dingy and just not, I don't know, it just looked, it wasn't very sort of cosy and child friendly and like relaxing. It just looked kind of cold because we have got so much kind of like white and grey in here. So I saw these curtains and I sort of, it was a big decision to make to buy coloured curtains, but it's kind of then inspired me to add a bit more colour to the nursery, so that's kind of what we're going for now. So those are from the range, and then we also picked up these beautiful tie backs or kind of hooks for the curtains, and those are feather themed as well, which work really well with the rest of the nursery. They work really well with the prints we've got on the wall. And then if I show you, turn around and show you here, as I said, we were kind of going for that floral sort of woodland feather kind of look. So this is the mobile that we've got. We've actually attached it to the ceiling, and oh, it's just so beautiful. This is from Amazon. You can also get similar ones on Etsy, but ours is from Amazon. And then I've just kind of added a few bits to the cot. Obviously the cot won't stay like this when she actually uses it for safe sleeping and things like that. She will not have the cushions, and you know, it will be a very safe environment for her to sleep. But just for now, for decor, we already had the white pillow, and I got the pink one from B&M for about £4.99 or something. We've also got you in here ready. Again, he will probably come out of there and we'll have him in her bedroom because she'll be sleeping in the next to me crib with us. And this is also from B&M. Again, just kind of like a toy basket type thing. I thought was really lovely. Moving on to the cot. This is, I can't remember what this is called. I'll try and link it below. But in my previous videos, I was talking about having a space saver cot, and that was what we had ordered. But when the mattress arrived and I looked at it, it looked really, really small. And I remember thinking, this isn't going to go up to very sort of toddler stage. So we returned that one and we've got a different one. This still isn't a full-size cot. It's still slightly smaller, but it's bigger than the other one that we'd originally ordered. And I think this will last for kind of up to 3 years. So by that point, we could then get a different, you know, an actual bed rather than like a cot bed type thing. So that's why we went for this in the end. This was kindly bought for us from my mum and dad, which is so nice of them. So my mum got it from her club book, like Freeman's or something. But like I said, I will link below. I can't remember the name of it. But we opted for the drawer because this is really handy to have extra storage. And in here, I've just put, this is kind of like blankets and sleep stuff that I've put in here and bedding, because I thought that would be quite handy to have in that area. And just anything for extra storage is great. The cot bit moves up and down, so when she's bigger, this will be lowered. And you can just take the drawer out if you want to. You don't have to have the drawer in if you decide later on you don't want it. Or so that's the cot. And then up here, we haven't done it yet because we haven't 100% decided on her name. We think we do know her name. We've got a very top contender. First middle name, we think we know. But I'm a bit scared to commit 100%. So the idea is to get something to put her name above the cot. Probably we could do stickers, but it'll probably be, I've been looking at like a floral hoop to put her name up there, but we'll probably do that once she's here, just so we're 100% sure of her name. And then above here is the lampshade. This is probably one of my favourite things. Tom's put a dimmer switch in here as well, which is amazing. So that'll be really good for night times and things like that. But that is also from Dunelm and I love it. I love it. Again, it's kind of that leaf woodland sort of theme that we're going for. Then we've just got her little playmat here. This, I was really like, just unsure of what to do with this space because there is a gap basically, and I didn't really know whether to fill it, but I think for now we're just going to leave it as it is. It might in time. We have got another shelf, like this shelf here. I also forgot to say, actually, these were from Homebase, these shelves. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. We have got another one of them, so that could possibly go there. And then if in time we want to get a toy chest or something, but I do think it's good as well to have a little bit of space because we can then sort of utilise the area as and when we need it if she gets any sort of big toys or anything, and just see what it's like as we go. For now, it works fine with this here. This is a Nubby playmat, and this we actually bought from Aldi. Spinning round next to that is our wardrobe set. This is the IKEA Hemleys. I don't know if these are still available or not, because if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that this was Tom's sister's old wardrobe. So that's what we're using, and this has got all of her clothes in. This little thing as well, I just popped to B&M and I found this and I thought that is so lovely and goes so well with our theme, so I picked that up. All of our clothes are now washed and ready to go. Oh, we open this and it just smells amazing. So yeah, all of these are ready, washed and ready. I've got the little dividers here as well. These were from Amazon. This little Born in 2021 basket Tom's grandma bought for us. That was a really nice gift. And these are just a few kind of extra bits that are kind of a bit big or maybe not quite right season-wise, and I'll just kind of get them out if she fits in them at the right time. This is the nappy caddy that we're going to have downstairs along with this changing mat. So these will live downstairs. This is also another changing bag that we've got. We've got the rucksack one, which we're using for her hospital bag, which was really lovely, given to us by my cousin. And then we've also got like a handbag style one, so we can choose which one we want to use when we go out with the pushchair and things. And under here we've got our bath. We've gone for a baby bath because we thought we could use this in our bath and we can also use it in here. So we'll probably, if I'm not wanting to bend over and things, we want to just wash her in her bedroom, we can just put her on here and give her a wash. We're not going to have to lean over and do it. So I thought that would be quite handy. And then in here is just a load of spare hangers and things, so I'm not going to show you that. These two drawers are a little bit all over the place. But again, it's just great because we've got so much storage. And that's definitely something that we were thinking about when doing this, is making sure that we have enough storage. And like the bath and things, our bathroom isn't big enough to store the bath in there, so that will just be stored in here. This top bit is all kind of my bits and pieces after birth, and then like refills of like nappies and wipes and things. So again, I've got enough to be going on with nappy wise, because I've got like 2 packs of other nappies packed in the hospital bag and an additional bag, which I'll do a whole nother video on for that. But this is kind of what we have here ready for after birth. I've got kind of sanitary pads, breast pads, all that exciting stuff. And so these are kind of just like refills and things. I've also got some witch hazel here, which I will be using to make kind of cooling sanitary pads and things for after birth. And then this is kind of more her kind of stuff, random bits and pieces. So we've got boxes from things that we've used, our car mirror and things like that. I've got my breast pump in here ready to go as well. So, and her sling is here. I don't know, that might have a different home, but this is just the kind of extra stuff. And then this is the rest of the bit of the monitor. So just more storage. Move on lastly to this side. Now, originally I put this unit here, but it just felt really crowded, so we have moved it to over here, and I think it looks nice. But we haven't fixed anything to the walls yet, just in case we want to change things. And obviously she's not going to be in here for the first, you know, at least 6 months. And she's not going to be moving and be able to pull things around. But when she is, we'll obviously fix things to the wall and make it more baby proof or toddler proof. But at the minute, this is fine, and we just want to kind of make sure it works practically, and see if there's anything we want to change before we commit to screwing things to the wall, because it will then just be a nightmare to fill. So that's kind of where we're at the minute. So like I said, this isn't attached to the wall, but it will be if it stays there. These shelves, I love these bookshelves. These are actually called like photo shelves, and these match the other one that we've got up, and they were from Homebase. So we've got a couple of these books were gifted to us by sort of recycled from the little boy that I nanny for and look after. He really kindly sorted out his books, bless him, and gave some to little girl, which was just so cute. So yeah, they're really cute up there. And then moving on to this unit was from B&M. This is what I went to get yesterday, and it comes with the drawers, which I just thought would be really handy for toy storage again and things like that. I don't think you can ever have enough storage. So that's what we've done. Again, when she gets bigger, we won't have these little trinkety things in there, and I honestly think I will just fill this whole thing with baskets. You can buy more drawer basket type things, and it'll probably be more beneficial just to have stuff like that in there so she can have her toys stored in there. But again, for now, this works, and these are all empty because I haven't got anything to put in here at the moment, but I'm sure they will quickly get filled. And then I've got here my little pregnancy journal, which I've been filling in ever since we found out we were having her, kind of week by week. I love this, and this is such a lovely keepsake. So this little teddy bear here is looking after it. I think this used to be mine. I don't really remember it, but I had a box in the loft full of cuddly toys, and this was in there. So that little bear there was looking after that. And yeah, that's that corner done. So the only other thing I think I haven't mentioned is the rug. Initially we bought this for downstairs, didn't like it down there. I think it works really nicely in here, and I think it was from the rugs outlet online, but it was really quite reasonably priced. So yeah, that's everything. The only other thing I was going to say was we were kindly gifted the drawer set and the chair from Tom's grandma as well. So we've been so lucky. So many people have kind of given us things, and we're really, really appreciative and grateful for that. It's so amazing. I've also got my baby shower coming up next week. So I don't really know. There might be a few more bits that I get from that I want to add to the nursery. And like I said, it's not quite 100% finished. I think there'll be little things that we kind of add and change as we go along, just decor wise and practicality wise. Especially as we know we want the name up there, and if we get any more bits, sort of gifts and things like that, things might change and might kind of add a shelf or put different things on the shelves and things like that. But for the most part, this is kind of where we're at, and this is what the nursery is going to look like. You can kind of see the theme and everything that's going on. There might be a possibility of adding some blinds, because that might work quite well, so not having to open and shut the curtains all the time. And the only other thing I thought of was possibly a radiator cover. It will look nicer and also it might just kind of stop her from touching it if it's hot. So that's kind of another couple of things, ideas that I've got, which we might add or might not. Sorry it took so long to get this uploaded. I've been wanting to do it for ages, but it has just been a work in progress for a long time, and I just wanted to make sure it was right and I was happy with how it looks, and I am definitely really happy now with the way it's looking. I love the colours, and just, yeah, it's definitely really come together now. But if anybody has any suggestions of how we can change it or make it better, or you know, anything like that, just let me know, because we are open to ideas, but very happy with where it is at the moment. What I'm now going to do is I thought I would just add this into this video, because it doesn't warrant enough for a full video, but I thought I would just show you Tom's outside office, because that is kind of how it all started. We had to build the office outside to make room for the nursery in here, and the only reason we've been able to get this done sorted is because Tom's has moved outside and has got his office out there. So I'll quickly take you out there and show you. It isn't 100% finished. The outside still has a lot of work to be done, and the inside isn't completely done, but it's functional. He's using it, and it has allowed us to do the nursery and create the room indoors. So I will now show you that. Him and his dad have worked so hard on it. And yeah, I thought I would just add that into this video in case anyone was interested of what that's looking like. I honestly can't remember what it was last looking like when I filmed, but this is what I mean by the outside not being finished. This is all needing to be cladded, which will happen at some point. Materials prices have just gone through the roof at the minute, so that's just not something that we're doing at the moment. But this is what it's looking like as we enter. I haven't been in here in a while. I don't know what it's looking like tidiness wise, because this is a man cave, so this is Tom's area. But basically up this end is where we were talking about having a sectioned off bit to be able to fit the garden tools in, which is going to be happening at some point. It's just when Tom and his dad get round to doing it, really. So at the minute it is all kind of just stored in this area, but this will be sectioned off at some point. So all of this stuff will be tucked away, and it will then be used more. It will be sort of more a room than a shed. But if I turn around this way, you'll be able to see it a little bit more. He's hung his skateboards up here, which I think look really cool. He's wanted to do that for ages in the house, but I just haven't allowed him to do it because it didn't go with our decor. But this is his space. And he's also got his stuff here for the gym. I really should have come in here and cleaned this before filming this, but this is real life. This is what it looks like. He was obviously gaming in here the other night and had a few beers, so that gets left. This is what our office looked like indoors, so at least now it's kind of tucked away out here. But there's also some LED lights that will go around the edge here, which looks really good. And he just uses this as his space for doing his office work, you know, playing PlayStation. And he's got his gym stuff out here as well. So it's a really good area to have. We are going to be getting, hopefully, a fridge freezer to pop in this corner. So these bits will have to move somewhere else. That's the plan anyway, to have extra storage for kind of you know, anything that you want to put in the fridge, but freezer space we definitely need, because in case I want to make some frozen meals, if I'm going to breastfeed, if I want to store breast milk and express, that would be great to have the extra space for that. And just like, I'm hoping to cook a few meals before little one arrives, so I've got a few frozen meals so I don't have to worry about cooking for those first few weeks. So yeah, that's what this is looking like, and it does need a clean and a proper sort out, but they've done such a good job. We've got spotlights all up here, we've got this lovely flooring, so they've done really well. And over here you can see the doors, they are bifold, so they can just open right up. Yeah, and we're really happy with it. I love the trim around the door as well. It just looks really nice. The garden's coming along bit by bit. We've reseeded all of the grass, so hopefully that will grow in soon. That side over there is doing really well. But yeah, that's kind of where we're up to with that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch up with you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.